Los Angeles was thrown into shock after troubling news surfaced about Jin of BTS, who reportedly suffered a sudden health crisis. Yet what made the moment even more dramatic was the fact that Jungkook, the youngest member known for his deep bond with Jin, was not by his side when it happened. According to reports, Jin suddenly appeared unwell while in a private setting with staff. Chaos broke out as emergency medical assistance was quickly called in. But one question echoed everywhere. Where was Jungkook at that critical moment? Eyewitnesses revealed that Jungkook was at a different location for a separate schedule. When the urgent news reached him, he was said to have rushed back in visible panic, desperately trying to break through a crowd of staff and security to find out what had happened to his young. His pale face and restless movements left many shaken, as if they were witnessing the unfiltered emotions of someone struck by fear and uncertainty. Clips that quickly spread on social media only captured Jungkook's late arrival. In the video, he appeared distraught, scanning the scene anxiously, his lips moving as if calling out, but the recording ends abruptly, leaving a haunting question hanging in the air. Did Jungkook manage to see Jin in time? Or was he too late? Fans worldwide erupted with concern. Thousands of comments filled timelines with speculation and prayers, while hashtags like "Stay Strong Jin" and "Where is Jungkook" soared to the top of global trends. The mystery surrounding Jungkook's absence during Jin's most critical moment has only deepened the tension. So far, no official statement has been released regarding Jin's condition or the details of Jungkook's whereabouts when the incident first occurred. But what is clear is that Jungkook's panic and emotional reaction after hearing the news revealed just how much Jin means to him. The scene in Los Angeles has left fans shaken, confused, and desperately seeking answers. The sudden news of Jin's health crisis spread like wildfire, but what intensified the shock was the heartbreaking detail that Jungkook, his closest brother-like figure in BTS, was not right there when everything unfolded. For years, ARMY has seen countless moments of Jin and Jungkook together, whether it was Jin's fatherly warmth toward the youngest or Jungkook's endless admiration for his young. That bond is undeniable. And yet, at the very moment Jin collapsed, Jungkook was away. The contrast between their usual closeness and this painful distance made the situation even more haunting. Witnesses claimed that Jin's sudden health scare happened without any warning signs. One moment he seemed fine. The next moment staff rushed around him, creating a scene that felt unreal. The private atmosphere instantly turned into chaos, voices calling for help, footsteps rushing, and phones scrambling to connect with emergency responders. But Jungkook was not there. When the news reached him, everything changed. Those who saw him described a different Jungkook, no longer the calm, composed idol, but a younger brother terrified of losing someone. He could not imagine his world without. His steps quickened, his eyes darted frantically, and his voice reportedly cracked as he asked staff about Jin. Some said he whispered, "Hyung, please be okay." But here's where the mystery deepens. A short clip circulating online shows Jungkook arriving late, scanning the scene as if searching desperately for Jin. His hands trembled, his face pale, his body visibly restless. Yet the video ends before showing whether Jungkook actually saw Jin at that moment. Fans were left on edge asking, did Jungkook reach him in time? Or was the distance between them too great to overcome in those critical seconds? Social media has since erupted in speculation. ARMY across the globe are divided. Some express sorrow, others frustration, and many are simply pleading for information. Why wasn't Jungkook there from the start? One fan asked on Twitter. Another wrote, "The look on Jungkook's face broke me. He must be blaming himself right now." And indeed, that's the burning question, echoing everywhere. Why wasn't Jungkook by Jin's side in the first place? Was it a schedule conflict? Was he kept away intentionally for security reasons? Or is there something bigger that the public has yet to know? As hours pass, silence from official sources only fuels the suspense. Neither HYBE nor BTS's management has issued a detailed statement, and the vague responses have only made the situation feel heavier. Is Jin recovering in a hospital somewhere in Los Angeles? Has Jungkook finally been allowed to meet him? The lack of clarity leaves room for endless theories and fear. For ARMY, every minute feels like an eternity. Hashtags like Bosh Pray for Jin, Protect Jungkook, and You Where Is Jungkook dominate trending charts, with millions of fans holding on to hope. Messages of love and support pour in, with fans creating digital prayer chains, live spaces, and heartfelt edits that echo one desperate wish: please let Jin be safe, and let Jungkook be with him. But one mystery remains unresolved: the timing. Insiders suggest that Jungkook was less than 15 minutes away when the crisis unfolded. If true, the chilling thought lingers. What if he had been there a few minutes earlier? Would things have been different? Would the scene have been less terrifying? If Jin had seen his youngest brother's face in that critical moment, the story doesn't end here. Instead, it grows darker, heavier, and more emotional with each passing hour. Los Angeles witnessed not just a health crisis, but a heartbreaking distance between two people who are almost never apart. Jungkook's panic, his delayed arrival, his unanswered questions, all of it paints a picture of fear, love, and regret. Every detail now feels like a clue. Every movement of Jungkook a sign of something deeper. Witnesses claim that after he arrived, he was seen holding his phone tightly, making several urgent calls. Some even suggest he was pleading with staff, his voice filled with frustration. Why the desperation? Did he feel kept away from Jin? Was he being shielded from the full truth? This narrative of distance, Jungkook being away in the moment his Hyung needed him most, has pierced the hearts of millions. For years, ARMY has seen how Jungkook looks up to Jin, often calling him a guide, a comfort, a brother. To imagine him running through Los Angeles streets, late, terrified, searching, it's a sight too painful to bear. Meanwhile, the online world is drowning in questions. Where is Jin right now? Why hasn't HYBE said anything? Why was Jungkook not allowed to be there sooner? These unanswered mysteries are fueling endless speculation. Some believe the situation is more critical than anyone is letting on. Others think the silence is strategic, meant to prevent hysteria. But the silence itself has become deafening, suffocating. What's undeniable is that Jungkook's panic is real. His humanity was caught in those shaky video clips, in the trembling of his hands, in the restless way he searched for Jin. And now, ARMY is asking the question no one dares say out loud. What if Jungkook's panic was more than just fear? What if he already knew the truth before we did? The city of Los Angeles has become the center of the world tonight. Not for its lights, not for its glamour, but for a hospital room or perhaps a hidden location where Jin may be fighting to recover, and Jungkook may be battling emotions no one can fully understand. Fans cling to hope, flooding social media with prayers, please let him be okay. Jungkook, stay strong. Jin, come back healthy. But as dawn approaches, the haunting silence remains. And so the mystery only grows. Is Jin recovering in peace, or is the world being shielded from something darker? Did Jungkook finally see his Hyung? Or is that meeting still being kept away from the public eye? And why was the golden maknae forced to face the most terrifying moment of his life from a distance? Until the truth is revealed, one thing is certain. This is not just news. This is a moment in history that ARMY will never forget.